Blake's movie reviews are so much fun. Movie reviews, yeah! Today on Movie Reviews, Die Hard, starring Bruce Willis. Of course, this summer has just been... Sorry, hold on, let me fix my webcam. Okay, sorry about that, a little mess up with my webcam. But anyway, this summer's been particularly fun. I've done some great videos. Sadly, it's ending. It's the last day of summer vacation. But we have a very special movie to review today. Of course, that is Die Hard, the 1988 theatrical release starring Bruce Willis, which cemented him as an action star with the likes of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. This is one of the most important movies of the 80s, and by many's opinion, the best action movie of all time. Let's get into it. This movie, of course, stars Bruce Willis as our main protagonist, John McClane, Reginald VelJohnson as the cop, Al Powell, I'm not sure if you guys heard that, who communicates with Willis's character from the ground using a two-way radio, or in this movie, it's like a 20-way radio, because there are like 3 people on it at once, and what I said just made sense. And of course, Alan Rickman as the awesome villain, Hans Gruber. The movie follows John McClane as he comes to his wife's Christmas party, Holly McClane, in LA in the Nakatomi Plaza building. But all heck breaks loose when terrorists led by none other than Hans Gruber take over the Christmas party to rob the $640 million in bearer bonds in the Nakatomi building's vault. But they disguise themselves as though it's some sort of political matter, so the police will, well, do something, you know. John McClane slips away unnoticed, though, by the terrorists and manages to grab his service pistol, 9mm, and hide. He then goes and watches from his hiding place as Hans Gruber interrogates the building's owner and then shoots him after not being able to get the vault's combination. Now John McClane has to use his cunning to save everyone in the building, including his wife, and defeat the terrorists. That has been all for the plot. First of all, the dialogue between the main villain and the main protagonist is absolutely brilliant. Bruce Willis and Alan Rickman do great jobs in their roles. Obviously, it's like one of the greatest movie villains versus one of the greatest movie heroes. The action is really nothing to laugh about either. It still holds up even after today. The special effects were done well. The Die Hard is also a movie that does have a lot of good comedy in it. For example, the limo driver Argyle provides some very funny moments. Of course, there's this really funny part where Powell figures out a bunch of stuff that's happening, and he thinks that nothing was there. He thought it was just minor disturbance, and then they just start shooting at him. It's a really funny moment in this movie. There are a few minor plot holes, though. For one, at the beginning, the villains arrive in the truck, and you can see nothing in there except the villains themselves. And then in the end of the movie, the hacker guy drives a ginormous ambulance out of the back of the bus that looks like it would take up all the room in the bus, and you definitely would have seen it in the beginning. But of course, it does not really interfere with the viewing experience in whole. This movie is going to be continued to be regarded as one of the greatest action movies of all time, as well as one of the greatest movies of all time, and I believe it deserves a rating of A+ for awesome characters, awesome action, and very, very, very few errors, or very, very, very few stupid things in this movie. It really is one of the greatest movies of all time. I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode of Movie Reviews. More episodes are going to be coming soon. Click right here to, click right over to this over here. Click right over here to check out some awesome videos. Click over here to Oh my god. Click over here to subscribe to me. You can come check out my channel, see what other kinds of videos I had. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode of Movie Reviews. Peace out.